can avoid a lot of problems if you have multiple dogs and keep them from fighting by not having toys lying around the house. They don't need that kind of shit. They don't. And if you're going to give your dog deer antlers and bones and that kind of stuff, and you have multiple dogs, they should be doing that in the crate. It's a mistake. It's such a mistake. And a lot of my business is people that do this. They think that the dogs are supposed to have these plush toys and stuff. And, you know, they call me up and I go over to pick up the dogs for a board and train. And there's toys just lying all over the floor. You don't want to have toys lying all over the floor with even a single dog. And the reason why is they start looking at it as a possession. If you give your dog something like a deer antler or a plush toy, and you just have a single, and they're done with it, you need to pick that up. Besides, picking it up and taking it away, saying, this is mine, I give it to you. That's what you're telling the dog. I own this, but you can play with this right now, or you can chew on it, whatever. But if you leave it lying on the floor, they start seeing it as a possession, and then you get resource guarding. That's what a toy is. It's a resource. They see it as like food. It's a big mistake. If you're going to give your dog toys and stuff, when they're done with them, pick them up off the ground. The dog should not have a basket over in the corner where it can just go get whatever it wants. That's a big mistake. There's very few dogs, talking about multiples, that you could get away with having toys lying around on the ground, or they're supposed to be, you know, you're thinking about them like a child. Okay, you ever heard about children fighting in a backyard? You see them 1 minute, you look out the kitchen window, the kids are playing fine. All of a sudden, little Johnny's beating up little Davy. It's the same thing with your dog. You have to ensure that none of this goes on. Don't let the dogs fight over toys. They will. They will definitely fight over toys. The last thing you want is for your dogs to start fighting. If they start fighting, you're probably not going to be able to close that door by yourself. You're going to have to call a professional.